Hey Mike, is there any commonalities of all the different local sightings that have been reported that you can think of?
Commonalities, well, let's see. That would include, well, first of all, if we think in terms of the territory and the geography, first of all, the first rule of thumb on a Bigfoot report is there has to be a human there to make the report. So the sightings generally happen, the majority of them, in areas where people frequently are, actually. And a lot of the time, of course, those are in the middle of the night or something, so the people aren't up and around to actually experience it, other than the one having the event. So that's one commonality. The other is that there's always a creek or a drainage nearby, or some kind of noticeable, important body of water. Um, and also, there's a tendency for there to be a food supply involved. In other words, there's a reason why these things are there, and more often than not, it's seeking food, and that can be in the form of a waste basket, a garbage can, a compost pile, but most often it's fruit trees with occasional domestic chickens and sometimes other animals thrown in. So those are the basic commonalities we have. Also, there's commonalities in when, well, no, so far we've had difference in that. I can't say that all the reported screams and so forth happen at night, because that's not the case. I can't say that all the sightings happen only at night, because they don't. We have a great number of sightings that are in the daytime. And as far as like the color of the hair, in our county alone, we've had blonde, white, had gray, but that one was debunked. We've had black, and we've had dark brown and kind of a reddish cinnamon brown. And the cinnamon brown tends to be the greatest number of sighting reports, and the black, I would say, would be second. And that's common. We have all that in our database. The commonality is that also, apparently, that there's some relationship between quarries and the Bigfoot. I think they use it as a destination point, which can easily be spotted by those that follow them as a part of their navigation thing. A scout comes into an area. He's got marked trails. They follow the ridges so they can see where they're going, of course. So up on a ridge, there'll be a marked trail, and then the guy has to make a decision. Well, which of those mountain ranges off in the distance do I have to go to? And one of the things that's an absolute sure target would be a quarry. And we think that they use them for that. That's at least a hypothesis that I've developed. And there's always going to be food and water at a quarry, because there's always water there. There's usually a pond there, and there's usually birds on the pond. There are usually people there, but only certain times during the day, during the 8-hour workday. The rest of the time there aren't people there. They're usually sequestered away from major neighborhoods, but close enough that you can get in and get out quickly and get back to the quarry. The quarry gives you a point on the top of a ridge with a vantage point, and then you have multiple routes to get away should something approach. A lot of advantages to quarries. Anyway, that's some of the observations that we've made in our study area.